Hey, what's up, guys? It's another episode today, and we'll be talking about HTML colors. This will indicate the seventh part of this series, HTML course for complete beginners in 2024 and also 2025 too. Yeah, so today I will just create a new file as we always do. Click on new file and name it 07 HTML. Get HTML colors .html. That's the extension, right? And I'm just going to tap enter. And then we have a blank page, right? And as always, if you have been following the other series, all I have to do is just to hold down Shift+1, right, and toggle on Emmet abbreviation, and this is going to come up. And I'm just going to change the title of our document, right? We've talked about this in previous videos, and I'm just going to call this learning HTML colors, like this. Control S, and what I will just do is right click on this and reveal in File Explorer, and I'm just going to double click on this now to open this on our web browser, right? Double click. Definitely we have this in our title section here, learning HTML colors. It's as simple as that. What we're going to be doing today is not going to be completely new because I've been touching aspect of it in our previous series. For example, now I talked about colors in the last series, HTML styles, right? So I'm just going to go in depthly into colors. Now, what are HTML colors? HTML colors are what we use to define the colors you get that we see on the web page. It's as simple as that. And now, in this section, we'll just be learning how to define HTML color. Now, we can define HTML colors in three different ways. One, we can define HTML color using the color name, right? We can also define HTML color using color value. And also, we can define HTML color using what? RGB color value. Now, let's try that so we can see. Now I'm just going to come over here and just create a simple heading, right? Talk about the heading. Now I'm going to say H1, right? H1, okay. And mind you, whenever you're writing codes for your web page, you must always do it, or you must always enclose it inside the body tag. All right, guys. So I'm just going to say H1 and say learning HTML colors again, and let's come over to our browser and refresh, and let's see what's going to happen. This is it, right? Okay, guys, so first of all, let's talk about how to define HTML color by color name. Now we've talked about style attribute now, right? So I've also talked about attribute on its own. So I'm just going to come over here and say style, right? Remember our last class, and call this color. And now what is the color name? Let's say we want to use a color name, we want to define a color. Now we can use this, the color name you get. If it's black, pink, orange, mango, indigo, I say mango, orange, indigo, and whatsoever. So I'm just going to say, let's say I've been using red a lot. Let me say purple. Get. So we have purple. Get. Purple. And I'm just going to say okay and Control S. And let's come over here. And when you refresh, you can see we've defined a color by using the color name. Getting me? Purple. As simple as that. All right. So I'm just going to throw a comment here and say defining HTML colors by color name. Okay, guys, now let's talk about defining HTML colors by using the X color value. X color means hexadecimal color, and it defines HTML colors by using a hash followed by letters and numbers. And this is what I mean. I'm just going to highlight this and copy this, right click on this, and I'm just going to copy, come over here, just enter space or the enter, and then paste like this. You get. So I'm just going to highlight this so it looks properly well. You get. Okay, now I'll say in my HTML comment, I'll say defining HTML color by X value or hexadecimal color, hexadecimal color value, like this. All right, and I'll Control X. Still going to have the same thing, but this time the first one we're defining HTML color using the color name, right? You can see purple. Now I'm going to define this by using hexadecimal color, and this is how you can define it. And that's the good thing about Visual Studio Code. All I have to do is just to hover my mouse on this color like this, and I can come here. You see click to toggle color option. Are you seeing this? You have RGB, you have HXL, and we have X. So I'm just going to click on these ones, and you can see this hash code, right? You can see this hash 8008. Now this is the hexadecimal color you get for this particular color. And now when I refresh Ctrl X and I come over here, you just see that it's still going to give the same color. You discover that one defines the color by the color name, still same color is still being defined by hexadecimal. I get me. Now let's talk about the final one. I'm just going to also copy this again like this, and I'm going to paste. So I want you to see the 3 different ways we can define colors, and I'm just going to paste like this. Format my code well and Ctrl X, you get. Now this one I'm talking about using RGB color. So I'll say defining HTML colors by RGB color value. RGB means what? RGB stands for red, green, blue, and it defines a color by this format. What I'm going to do is this. I'm just going to hover my mouse on this color now, on this X value, and you can see I can just come over here and toggle the color option now and click RGB value. This is HSL. I think hue, saturation, and lighting, something like that. But we'll not be talking about that one. We'll just be talking about RGB, the common one. And this is the RGB. You can see I toggled on it 2 times, and this is the RGB value. And you discover when I save this document, I'm just going to come over here, Ctrl S, come over to my browser and refresh. Are you seeing this? All same elements, all same colors. We're using purple, but different color definitions. Now I define this one using the color name. I define this particular one using the X value, and I also define this one using RGB value. And that is it about colors. Okay guys, that is all about defining colors. And other approach for defining colors, as you can see, we have if I just hover my mouse on this, you can see if I toggle, we have HSL, we have HWB, we have I think that should be all, and all of them still accept numbers as parameters, right? Now these numbers inside here can be used to control the intensity, represent the intensity of the red, the green, and the blue colors. So guys, thank you all for watching, and do have a wonderful day. I love you all.